Okay, before the video starts, I realized that this looks very stupid. This microphone is flipping heavy. I'm wearing a loose shirt, so it's just making things look a bit stupid. My t-shirt's gonna look weird the whole video. Don't mind it at all, and don't let it distract you. Okay, see you in a bit. Assalamu alaikum, guys. Welcome back. The time is currently 4:29 a.m. Why am I recording at 4:30 a.m.? No clue. And there's something I've always really wanted to talk about, and something I really think is not really talked about enough, at least on YouTube, and that is how hard it is, how difficult it is, and how big of a test it is to come into university, especially as a young Muslim brother or sister. There's a lot of fitna, there's a lot of testing going on, there's a lot of traps that you can fall in easily. And we know for sure that university is a place that our lives are going to change substantially, whether good or bad. That's up to us, and that's up to our experiences to decide. But university is always going to be a big part of our life, where big decisions are going to be made in terms of where we end up in the future, and that's based on all our decisions we make during university, what type of university we go to, what type of friends we make, societies, lots of other things as well. I thought this would be a very interesting thing to talk about because me personally, I was never really too religious in terms of Islam, and also I never really had a strong connection with Islam as well. But I found, alhamdulillah, when I got into university, I made the right decisions, and honestly, I'd say, alhamdulillah, it could have gone so much worse. Alhamdulillah, I could have gone down the completely wrong path and done the completely wrong things. I never really had a strong relationship with Islam, if I were being honest, as a child. And I feel like me coming into university and alhamdulillah making the right decisions really impacted my entire life, my entire deen, the way I see everything. And I just like to spread out this knowledge that I've learned over this time, especially to you young Muslims that are thinking to go to university. Maybe you've already started university or you're about to start university, but I'd just like to give out just a raw opinions and just some tips and tricks which I would say would really help you to make the most of university, both academically of course, but this video is going to have more of a focus on Islamically. I'm no scholar or anything, I'm just talking about my opinions here and my experiences, and I'd love for you guys to learn from this. If I do say anything wrong or something that has offended anyone, I apologize completely, but I'm just talking about my personal experiences, and that's all I'm talking about. But with a bit of backstory, sixth form, didn't really know much about Islam. I was brought up as a Muslim, but I didn't really have much opinion on it, to be honest. I didn't really care for religion at all, if I was honest. I didn't really pray much. I only started praying a little bit during sixth form exam season. Alhamdulillah, bless my uncle. He was the person who got me to start praying. And that was the one thing that kind of sparked my interest in Islam and started my prayer, and then eventually when I got to university helped me to push through and get through all of the tests that I had to go through. So in university we know there's a lot of things going on, a lot of haram, a lot of things that we need to avoid as Muslims. And as a person who wasn't so religious, it was very encouraging, especially being in a flat with people that are always drinking, going out. I'm surrounded by these people doing haram activities, and of course this is the biggest test here, because me myself, I've never been in this environment. I don't know what to do, so I can make the decision, go with them, enjoy my time, enjoy the night, or I can listen to what I really need to do, and that is ignore them, stay at home, focus on your deen, focus on the real things at hand. And alhamdulillah, I was encouraged and I was thinking about it. I wasn't sure. One thing that I did early on, which I'd recommend to any Muslim going to university, one of the first places you should visit is your prayer hall or your mosque, your local like gathering spot. That's what I did on maybe just before Freshers Week, and that is exactly the point where I switched the direction of how my university could have been. I could have gone down that path, down the haram route, going down, partying, drinking, easily. Easily, I could have. Because there was nothing stopping me. I was living by myself, alone, surrounded by people drinking, partying. No one's gonna know. It's just me and them. No one's gonna know, right? But once I got into this kind of environment with people who are so, I just thought they were so religious, they would stay away from all of this haram. Just being in that environment around people who constantly talk about the good that you can do in university and never talking about the bad really just puts you in a perfect place to set you up for practicing your deen, getting better with Islam, getting stronger. I learned so much in those first few weeks with these Muslim brothers because I didn't know much at all. Honestly, I barely knew anything. I wasn't even praying 5 times a day. I had no clue what was going on. And imagine the first time I ever prayed a Fajr prayer on my own accord at least was in university. And that was because all my friends would be talking about, oh my God, I miss Fajr. Oh, I'm so upset. Like, I would set 5 alarms and, oh, after Fajr you see the sunrise, it's beautiful. Guys are just casually talking about Fajr as if it's like normal, you know what I mean? I used to think, oh, waking up for Fajr is something that's like, you have to be like David Goggins type, you know what I mean? You have to be those crazy wake up 4 a.m., go on a morning run kind of vibe in order to pray Fajr. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. If all these friends, all these brothers, they can do it, what's stopping me? So I set an alarm and I wake up and I'm feeling so fresh. I've never felt so fresh in my life, alhamdulillah. The thing about this whole situation for me, I was completely blessed and I'm so grateful for it because alhamdulillah I made all the right decisions, at least from what I can think. I think I made all the right decisions. Alhamdulillah, it's guided me and brought me closer to Islam. So yeah, I was starting to pray 5 times a day, learning more and more about the deen, and from there it just kept going. And there was not even a thought in my head that I can think, yeah, I'm gonna go out drinking, yeah, I'm gonna go out partying. None of that. And I was just blessed and blessed so much. Alhamdulillah, my deen has become so much stronger now. Things like I've started my hifd journey and just learning new things like new du'as, new fiqh, other things like that. And honestly, it's just a learning journey and I've been really enjoying it. And I'm so grateful for it because imagine university is a place where people are free for the first time, or most of people become free from their parents, from their household for the very first time. And people get excited, people turn into sinners, people go off the ropes, off the railings, people do whatever they want. Imagine all the freedom in the world. And alhamdulillah, I have the barakah of just practicing my deen, getting closer to my Lord, memorizing Quran here and there, chilling with my Muslim brothers, praying outside in the fields with all my Muslim brothers. Like, imagine how much worse it could have been. Alhamdulillah, I'm not here just to brag. I'm here to kind of give an insight into what the type of things you should be doing in order to make the most of your university experience. I'm not saying don't be friends with non-Muslims, nothing like that. I'm just saying get a solid group of Muslim brothers that can help you with anything, any type of Islamic question you can ask them. Whenever you go to them, you're not shy to go pray, go ask them, oh, do you have wudu, do you want to pray? If you're with a friend group and you're a bit shy to ask that, or a bit shy to say, oh, come on, let's quickly pray, then really, realistically, that group of friends is probably not good for you. And that's the type of friends that you need in your life in order to grow, in order to get that closer relationship with Allah and just get that overall better experience in university. But in terms of just basic tips, your Muslim brother or sister coming into university, what do I do? We've heard your story now. What do I do as a person? Everyone's different, right? So the main thing, go to the Islamic prayer hall, go to, firstly follow the ISOC, Islamic Society, on whatever Instagram or WhatsApp, whatever they're on. Make sure you attend the first few events of the year are the most important by far events I've ever been to. That's where I met 90% of my friends, probably a bit less, but most of my friends I've met from those events. And that's how you form those strong connections quickly. And honestly, it's such a fun time. It's not like you're just sitting in a room or praying or reading Quran. No, trust me, it's a fun time. We go out, get munch, play football, mess around, go to the cinema, anything, man. There's so many different events that the Islamic societies do, so do follow that. But also, I'd say another thing that is very important, and I want to get this across because I think it's a major issue within most Islamic societies. There's kind of a balance that you need. You don't want to be that ISOC incel kind of thing. There's a kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but there's a set personality that the majority of like heavy ISOC guys have. And I don't know how to describe it, but you can tell they all have the same kind of personality. They're all kind of boring. They all talk about the same things, marriage and internships. That's literally all they talk about. So diversify a little bit and go and do the things you enjoy as well. Go do the sports you enjoy as well. Meet other people, know other people from around the university. You don't want to be that boring person when you come out the university. You don't want to just be that weird Muslim guy that just only wants to talk about marriage and internships. You want to be that guy who's a rock climber and he also does swimming, but he also plays pool, but he's also a martial artist. Like, you know what I mean? There's lots of different aspects of life you need to fit in. You don't want to just be that ISOC boring person with no personality. You know what I mean? That's just a disclaimer. It might sound a bit harsh, I know, but once you get into ISOC for a while, you can kind of tell what I'm talking about. And yeah, that's kind of the main things I wanted to say, mostly about ISOC, but I'm just saying university can be a make or break for you. If you think about it, you're going to leave this with a degree, inshallah, into a job, and then you're never going to have this type of experience again. You're never going to be able to meet this many people at once again, smart, like-minded people as well. So make the most of this time and please do not get tempted by all of these temptations. There's so much fitna in university, I know, you know. But what you need to do, make that group of friends first, and then from there, remember the saying, you are the average or the mean. I don't know the exact saying yet, but you are the average of your 3 closest friends, something like that. And it's very, very true, definitely. So get close with the people that you want to be like, you know what I mean? And from there, inshallah, you'll grow, your deen will get better, you'll stay away from the bad stuff, hopefully. It's still hard, of course, no one's perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect in any way, but it could be a lot worse depending on what decisions you make. So there you go. I've been yapping for around 15 minutes now. Just kind of wanted to get this out. Something that's really been bugging me, something that's really important to me. I'm passionate about helping out like my Muslim brothers and sisters that are gonna be in my situation soon. I love to make more Islamic type content if anyone actually appreciates it. I hope they do. I'm not saying I want to stop the education stuff at all. I'm just saying I'm speaking my heart. I'm speaking from my heart here, and I'm just doing what I love, to be honest. And yeah, basically the whole aim of this YouTube is to give advice to the people that I understand, the people who I've been in their shoes before, and I don't want them to make the same mistakes that I have, and I do want them to make the same right decisions as me. So I'm giving out that knowledge. That's kind of my goal with this. So I know this is more of an Islamic, not an educational side of thing, but I know there's a lot of Muslim brothers and sisters in my comments. I appreciate you. Of course, the non-Muslims as well. This is not going to become a Muslim channel. I'm just kind of speaking my heart out here, trying to help out the younger generations. And yeah, it's summer holidays now. No clue what I'm gonna be posting now. I do want to post more, but I'm not sure exactly what I want to post. So I'm just thinking like, what kind of content do people want to watch in the summer. So please give me some like recommendations, because I know you don't want to see how to get an A star in further maths or something. It's summer holidays, so literally any type of content, I wouldn't mind posting anything. Like, I have so many different interests. So yeah, just let me know what you think I should be posting, and yeah, inshallah, I'll get it out, because it's summer holidays now. Got like 3 months off university, so I'm kind of just sitting in this boring old room. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.